Identities revealed is the 9th episode of the World Tournament Saga and the 218th overall episode in the original dubbed and the uncut Dragon Ball Z series. The episode first aired on February 23, 1994. Its original American air date was October 11, 2001. Gohan races Videl to the hospital, while Goku goes for Senzu beans. Mr. Satan seems very angry at Spopovich for beating Videl up this bad, although it is obvious he does not stand a chance. Mr. Satan remembers how Spopovich used to be a weak fighter when he fought him in the last World Martial Arts Tournament. An update on Videl's condition is given, that her wounds are not considered serious. Before the World Tournament announcer can announce the 4th match, Gohan asks if they can postpone it for a few minutes until Goku returns with the Senzu beans. The postponement is granted, and Goku returns at that very moment. Gohan grabs one of the beans, gives Kibito a quick apology, then goes off to give a Senzu bean to Videl, and being yelled at by Mr. Satan for trusting Gohan. Videl eats the bean, and is immediately healed of her injuries. Gohan then runs back to the ring, and they get started with match 4, Kibito vs the Great Saiyaman. Unfortunately for Gohan, some of his classmates are in the audience and recognize Gohan's hair, since he lost his bandana, which glows his secret identity. Gohan, exposed after realizing that he has lost the bandana and cape, tosses away the sunglasses and gives a sheepish wave to the audience, then turns his attention to Kibito, wondering how he could win the match without giving away his true powers. However, Kibito immediately tells him to turn Super Saiyan. Gohan is taken aback, but Piccolo quickly calls to Gohan, signaling him to do as Kibito says. Sheen then approaches the ones still in the waiting room, telling them to stay put, no matter what happens. Vegeta questions why they should listen to Sheen, but Piccolo reveals his identity as the Lord of Lords. Back in the ring, Gohan realizing he has no choice, he begins to power up.
Trivia: this episode had the highest rating for the Dragon Ball Z series on Fuji TV, with 27.5% rating share.
Energy Drain is the 10th episode of the World Tournament Saga and the 219th overall episode in the original dubbed and the uncut Dragon Ball Z series. The episode first aired on March 2nd, 1994. Its original American air date was October 12, 2001. This episode starts off with Kibito urging Gohan to turn into a Super Saiyan. Gohan agrees. The Supreme K says that the instant Gohan transforms, Spopovich and Yamu will attack him, but no one should help him. He says that Gohan is the one they are searching for, and they just want his energy. Gohan informs Kibito that there is a level beyond Super Saiyan, and he shows him the Super Saiyan 2 transformation. Spopovich and Yamu know now that Gohan is the one. The audience, surprised at the transformation, realizes that Gohan is both the Great Saiyaman and the Gold Fighter. Spopovich and Yamu dash into the ring, and the Supreme K immobilizes Gohan with telekinesis. Spopovich and Yamu proceed to drain his energy with this foreign vacuum-like object. After they are done, Yamu and Spopovich take off. The Supreme K leaves too, and Goku knows he has to follow him. Videl rushes out to help Gohan. Krillin announces that he will go too, but he has to tell his wife Android 18 first. Then Vegeta accuses Goku of trying to run away from their match and is frustrated. Goku says once they get back, he will fight him in the tournament, but Vegeta reminds him he only entered the tournament, so he can fight him, and reminds him that he only has 24 hours on Earth, and Goku suggests that he should come with him just in case, and Vegeta reluctantly agrees. Vegeta comes with Goku, Krillin, Piccolo, and Supreme K. Meanwhile, Kibito heals Gohan, restoring his energy, and they and Videl follow the others. This is the first time Mr. Satan sees Videl flying, and the world tournament is ruined. Supreme K tells everyone that he and Kibito will need their help to defeat the wizard controlling Yamu and Spopovich. After Goku asks that he and the others want to help Supreme K defeat Yamu and Spopovich, Supreme K tells them no and explains the real reason to them. A long time ago, there was an evil wizard named Babidi who created a demon called Majin Buu. He nearly destroyed the entire universe and killed 4 out of 5 Supreme Ks who were 1,000 times stronger than Frieza. Babidi was soon unable to control Majin Buu and sealed him inside a sealed ball. Now it shows Kibito telling the same story to Videl and Gohan. The ball was brought to Earth, which was intended to be Majin Buu's next target. The ball is still here on Earth. It was not destroyed because it was thought that the only one who could perform the counter spell was Babidi. However, they discovered that Babidi had a son who is here on Earth. His name is Babidi, and his purpose is to revive Majin Buu and continue where his father left off.
Trivia Number 1 in the Ocean dub that aired in Canada, starting from uncut episode 183, Android Explosion. This is the first time that the word kill is used, as it is usually replaced with hurt or destroy. Krillin says, "I'd better tell my wife I'm leaving, or she's gonna kill me." Later on, other characters like Chi-Chi, Mr. Satan, Majin Buu, and Super Buu also use the word in a literal sense, and it is used in an episode title. Number 2. This is the first time that Majin Buu, the third of the 3 main villains of Dragon Ball Z, is mentioned. Number 3. There was a verbal error when the Eastern Supreme Kai said there were 5 Grand Ks at the time, though he was referring to the other Supreme Ks. Number 4. This is the last time Sharpner and Irasa are seen, when they're bewildered, when they see Gohan and Videl fly, until the episode People of Earth Unite, where they're seen again, giving energy for Goku's Spirit Bomb.
The Wizard's Curse is the first episode of the Babidi Saga and the 220th overall episode in the original dubbed and the uncut Dragon Ball Z series. The episode first aired on March 9, 1994. Its original American air date was October 15, 2001. This episode begins with the Z fighters following Spopovich and Yamu. As the pursuit of Spopovich and Yamu continues, Sheen explains that the only way to stop Majin Buu's revival is to stop Babidi. Further back, Kibito explains that, in order to resurrect Buu, Babidi needed a lot of pure energy. He then admits they knew Spopovich and Yamu would attack Gohan when he transformed into a Super Saiyan, but they needed the attack to occur so they could follow Spopovich and Yamu and find where Majin Buu was hidden. When Goku asks Sheen why they just left Majin Buu where they did, Sheen says they had no choice, since they couldn't risk breaking Majin Buu's seal. Gohan and Kibito are still with Videl, but Videl decides not to go with Gohan, because she is too tired from flying, and she is too weak, so she heads back to the arena, and Gohan also tells her to tell Chi-Chi and Goten what is going on. Videl takes this opportunity to ask if Gohan really was the gold fighter, which Gohan confirms, and he apologizes to Videl for lying to her. Videl goes on to ask if he was the kid back at the Cell Games, which Gohan again confirms. Videl discovers that Gohan is the true hero who defeated Cell, and is happy she now knows the truth about her father's story, and tells Gohan to give Babidi what he deserves, and wishes Gohan good luck. Kibito and Gohan turn up the speed, and fly off leaving Videl behind, as Videl tells Gohan that when he comes back, she'll ask to go on a date with him. Everyone back at the tournament arena is tired of waiting for a fight, and is throwing tin cans at the tournament officials and the world tournament announcer. Just as Kibito and Gohan catch up with the others, Shin sees that Spopovich and Yamu are landing. The group lands on a nearby hill, and suppress their ki, so they aren't detected. They watch as Spopovich and Yamu talk to someone, and realize that Babidi had hidden his spaceship underground, which likely means Babidi knows Shin and Kibito are there. They watch a fighter named PP comes out. PP tells Yamu and Spopovich that Babidi is pleased with them, while the Z fighters are hiding, watching Babidi's ship. Then, 2 figures come out of the ship, Babidi and Abura. Babidi takes the energy in to show his appreciation. He violently kills Spopovich. He then orders PP to destroy the fleeing Yamu. Speaking of the demons, is the second episode of the Babidi Saga and the 221st overall episode in the original dubbed and the uncut Dragon Ball Z series. The episode first aired on March 16, 1994. Its original American air date was October 16, 2001. The episode begins with Babidi and Dabura speaking outside his spaceship. The Z fighters speak about the death of Yamu and Spopovic. Babidi realizes that the Z fighters are watching them, and they plan to steal their energy by luring them into the spaceship, disposing of the weaker fighters. Babidi then requests that the Supreme K is spared for his pleasure. Vegeta then shouts that Babidi knows their presence. Dabura flies directly at the Z fighters and fires an evil impulse at Kibito from point blank range, destroying him. Vegeta and Goku take a couple of quick swipes at Dabura. Dabura then spits on Krillin and Piccolo, turning them into stone. Dabura flies back to the spaceship while Goku, Vegeta, Gohan and the Supreme K remain at the cliff face. Back at the World Martial Arts Tournament, the crowd is getting restless, while Goten and Trunks argue about why the intermission is happening. Supreme K explains that the only way for Krillin and Piccolo can be restored to normal is if they defeat Dabura. Goku and Gohan begin towards a ship, while Supreme K tries to explain that they are going into a trap. Vegeta then follows the father and son combination and then, reluctantly, Supreme K makes his way to the ship. As the Saiyan warriors land, Supreme K lands and says that they cannot escape the ship until they destroy Babidi. Vegeta plans to destroy the ship, but Supreme K yells that any sudden shock could revive Majin Buu. Babidi injects Gohan's energy into the sealed ball containing Majin Buu. Meanwhile, PP enters the room with the Saiyans and the Supreme K. PP explains that they must defeat one warrior at each level, while Goku asks who fights first. Babidi finishes injecting Gohan's energy into the sealed ball, which is now half full. Babidi and Dabura look into a crystal ball while Goku, Vegeta and Gohan, to everyone's amazement, are playing rock paper scissors to find out who fights first. Vegeta wins the game and must fight PP. Supreme K is really uptight over the light treatment of PP. Vegeta and PP square off as Goku, Gohan and Supreme K look on. Vegeta Attacks is the third episode of the Babidi Saga and the 222nd overall episode in the original dubbed and the uncut Dragon Ball Z series. The episode first aired on March 23, 1994. Its original American air date was October 17, 2001. Vegeta begins to fight PP. In Babidi's spaceship, Vegeta says PP is no match for him. PP thinks he is bluffing. PP charges Vegeta with a kick, but Vegeta easily blocks it and counters with a kick of his own, slamming PP into the wall. PP pushes himself up and right into Vegeta, kicking him upward into the ceiling. It quickly becomes obvious that PP is no match for Vegeta, which surprised both Babidi and Shin. Babidi, knowing PP needs an edge, uses his Paparappa magic to transport them to PP's homeworld of Zune. It has 10 times the gravity of Earth. Not knowing that Vegeta is used to 450 times gravity, PP claims that this will give him an advantage. Vegeta says that it would perhaps give him an advantage if it were 500 times gravity. When PP rushes toward him, Vegeta kicks him away. He rushes again at Vegeta, but Vegeta moves away. Stunned, PP looks behind him. Vegeta asks if PP still thinks he is bluffing, and obliterates him with his double Gallic cannon. The door to the next stage opens. At the World Martial Arts Tournament, Goten complains to Trunks that he is tired. They go to the fighters' relaxation room. The World Tournament announcer follows them and is blocked by a cleaning lady. He goes in the room, only to find Goten and Trunks saying that they did well in the junior division, plus Mighty Mask's clothes. He asks where he is, and Trunks says he is in a closet. The announcer checks, and Trunks quickly moves to the shower and turns the shower on, and goes back. The announcer yells at Mighty Mask, and tells him they don't know when the match will start. The announcer then leaves the room as he tells Goten and Trunks to not disturb Mighty Mask, still unaware that Goten and Trunks are disguised as Mighty Mask. Back at Babidi's spaceship, Yakan appears before Goku, Vegeta, Gohan and Supreme K.
trivia throughout this episode. It is constantly stated that there are 3 stages in Babidi's ship to conquer. However, the diagram of the ship just before the title card clearly shows that there are 4 stages, which is the accurate number of what is said in the Japanese version.